Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Weeknights on a Monday.
Yep.
Start the week off with us. And if you are starting the week off with us, thanks.
Yep.
I thought he was about to chime in with some fly shit. Nigga just said, yep,
Thanks is enough.
you're right. Well, I'm JD, aka He Who Pods. Glasses on today, so also rearview mirror.
And I'm Dash, aka Dashing D, aka the real king of R&B. And we're here
We are.
to do the
You know what
things.
else is here?
What else? Are you getting right to it?
Well, the first ever male athlete to have an official Ken doll is here. And you guessed it, it's none other than LeBron James.
Yep. LeBron James.
This is according to Revolt Sports, which I didn't even know existed. But anyway, Revolt Sports says LeBron James is the first male athlete to have an official Ken doll. It says LeBron James makes history, becoming the first athlete to have a Ken doll made in his likeness as a part of the new Kenbassadors line.
I thought that's what it was called. I tried to Google that and I can't.
Yep, it says Kenbassadors, and it says it is $75.
No.
$75. Yeah, it says it right there in the bottom. Look, Kenbassadors. Can you see it?
No, I'm saying no, I'm not going to buy it.
No, I know you said you couldn't find it when you looked it up though.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I was looking actually to see who else if there was anyone else announced. I was just I was looking up specifically Kenbassadors, but you know what it was? Google didn't understand, so Google changed it to ambassadors. That was why. So
Ken
when I fixed it,
Kenbassadors.
yeah, when I fixed it, I could find it. I will say that of all the Barbie collaborations, maybe not of all, but a lot of Barbie collaborations have been done with different high profile people. This is one of the best ones they've done. I mean, this doll looks like LeBron.
And they made sure to get all the ads. He's got Nikes on that he signed. He's got the LeBron James Foundation T-shirt on.
I mean, smart.
He's got Beats by Dre headphones and an expensive watch. I don't even know what it is.
But it looks like him. It
It
looks
does look
good.
like him.
That
Yeah,
is a high quality doll. Let me tell you.
that's why it's $75.
That's why it's $75. Now I'm not going to buy it. Um
Me
I guess
either.
if there was a child in my life who would like it, sure, but I I don't. What do you mean? I don't know
You
where
would
you're.
buy you would buy your a child in your life a $75 LeBron doll?
Yeah, if they wanted it. I mean, you know,
Oh, you're good. Not
I don't
me.
have children myself, so sometimes when the
He's
when
got his tattoos and everything.
the kiddos want something specific, I try to make dreams come true.
Oh, you're a real one. And speaking of real one, he's even got a merce on a strapped across his chest.
He does. He does. Probably with all his I don't know, whatever it is. Where do you see that? Oh, in the when he's in the box.
Yeah,
Yep, he's got his fanny pack.
yeah.
He's got his fanny pack there. I mean, I think this is great. I, I think this is great. LeBron is a black
Kudos to them
man.
on the details. I agree they did a great job with the details.
Okay. Um, yes, the details are great. I was just gonna say LeBron is a black man, and a very prominent athlete,
Yes.
and this is this is cool to see. And I hope that there are young people, children, whoever who feel inspired by this because I think this is pretty freaking cool. We've seen a lot of women emulated through the Barbie brand.
Yes.
So it's nice to see um, a man like LeBron you know, get a doll too and be honored in that way. I think it's really cool. I know you have your thoughts about LeBron and all of that, and that's fine. To me, this doesn't have anything to do with that.
I
So I'll
didn't.
just
I
say,
wasn't, I wasn't even gonna bring any of that up.
yeah, I could sense it. I could sense that it was living under the surface. I felt like we just needed to say it out loud.
Oh, okay.
I could sense it, but it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I think this is cool. This is fun.
I think it's
I'm
cool too. I just think it's whack that it's a bunch of ads.
well, sure. I mean,
He didn't. He
if
didn't need to have
LeBron,
signed Nikes on and Beats by Dre headphones.
if but if is that what he's always wearing?
I don't know what LeBron James is always wearing.
I'm only asking that because maybe that's what they're portraying in the doll. I know a big thing is how the men look when they arrive in the tunnels. So I don't know. Um, I'd imagine he probably is always wearing Nikes. Um, his foundation T-shirt seems to make sense to me. I would put that. I would absolutely put that there. I mean, everything is an ad, right? You have on a shirt right now that says "Have a Coke." That's an
Sure,
ad. Like,
but if they made a JD doll, he wouldn't have a Coca Cola shirt on.
unless it meant something to you.
All right, you right.
Would he? Okay. Would he have on a sexual, intellectual, or Cherry and More Butters logo somewhere?
I don't know.
I think that's. I think it's when it's your business. Hey, promote it. This major brand is using your likeness to sell products. Why not advertise your thing? And it's his foundation, which to me seems like not as gratuitous
No, no,
as
no, no. I
a
don't. I
Nike
don't have
ad.
a problem. Yeah, I'm about to say I don't have a problem with him having this foundation T-shirt on. My thing is he's got the foundation T-shirt on, plus Nikes that he signed, plus Beats by Dre headphones. That's what I'm saying. That's what I think is whack. Like it's cool that he's the first man to be a quote unquote Kenbassador, first male athlete. Cool, but I'm like I don't understand why they got to be five ads in your doll.
I hear you. My guess is that he is already a walking ad, and this is probably a depiction of how he dresses regularly. That's what I gather from these whenever they make these dolls. It's usually an outfit we've either seen them in or something they would wear. So that's the only reason why I'm.
Okay, I'm curious who the next. I'm curious who the rest of the Kenbassadors will be.
Me too.
But yes, this is a
Find out.
cool accomplishment. I agree, and they did a great job with the details. I agree with that as well.
Yeah.
Now, something that I don't agree with is this next topic.
Hmm.
This is from BET. BET says basketball is about to get a serious glow up. The NBA is testing cutting edge LED glass courts that can change the game literally. These high tech floors can display real time stats, graphics, and even interactive visuals right under the player's feet. Quote, the digital court provides dynamic branding opportunities, in game activations, and real time data displays, all while maintaining the performance and safety standards expected at the highest levels of the sport. ASB Glass Floor explains. Imagine watching a game where the court lights up with replays, shot clocks, and dynamic visuals that react to every move. I'm totally against this.
I think it's a weird thing to do.
Totally against this. I don't want you to get rid of the hardwood floors. I don't want to see ads and branding opportunities, quote unquote,
In the
underneath the
floor.
player's feet.
Yeah,
Y'all
true.
sell enough ads already.
Right, around the court. I mean, there's more than enough signage in the arena
And
around the
how is that
actual
not
court.
distracting to the players? You trying to
Okay, so
come
this
up
is what I was
court
gonna
and do
say.
your thing, and underneath you are stats and replays and all this, man. But
That's what I was
stop.
gonna say. I think it's distracting.
Of
If
course.
nothing else, it's distracting, and I don't understand how they. I mean, listen, they are professionals. They are skilled in the game of basketball, so I understand
Absolutely.
that under different circumstances, they're able to do what they're paid to do. However, this just seems way too distracting. Especially, can you imagine the first set of games after they do this? This would be,
Terrible.
I mean, I guess they're going to practice on the courts, but this would be wild. I just can't, I can't, I would be so frustrated with that. First of all, there's something very classic about the hardwood.
Right.
This is like, how do we change that? You know, I feel like that changes the game.
Of
Uh,
course it does.
so that's bizarre to me that we would even want to touch that. I know they were even talking about how the backboards will be different and things like that. There's all these high tech upgrades they want to make, and I get it, but basketball is something that is physical, and it's something that you have to be very involved. You have to listen, you have to watch, you have to touch. I just feel like this is sensory overload for anybody, even
Yes.
the most skilled of people. I'm just like,
And it's just not necessary, right? Like, you want to sell ads, fine, sell ads, but we don't need to see people's stats underneath their feed. And especially if you're home
weird.
watching the game, they already got it all over the fucking screen. So what do we need more of it for? It's overkill, it's unnecessary. It ain't broke, don't fix it.
Like, what are they gonna do? Turn out the lights and we just all gonna watch basketball in the dark? I just don't understand. I'm
Yes, I guess so.
like, what is this? It's like, you know what it reminds me of? It got, that person, the person who said, "Hey, you know what would be a good idea?" That person has a lot of uplighting in their house. I bet. You know how
Oh,
people love to put the
guaranteed.
colors. They want pink lights and blue lights and green lights and all these different lights in their home when they're
Yeah.
just sitting down. I don't understand how people are not overstimulated by that. But whatever makes you happy. But this is what I think. I think whoever had this idea is someone who has those lights in their house.
I totally agree. Totally agree.
Don't
All
come
type
for
of
me, y'all. I know y'all like your
background,
lights.
all of that.
I just never understand why you want like pink lighting behind your TV. That don't make sense to me. You're watching the TV, but you also want pink lights at the same time. Oh my gosh.
It-
My head would be
It's
spinning.
aesthetics, quote unquote.
It's fucking with your brain. Like I just
Oh,
don't
absolutely.
just don't
Absolutely.
understand. Like your brain is like this. What do we do?
Right.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Anyway, yeah. So
Yeah, I'm against this totally. Just to be clear, let
yeah.
me just say it one more time. Totally against this.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, sure. Am I curious to see what it looks like if they do this? Absolutely. I'll be turning into the very first game that they roll this out. But I agree with you. I don't think it's necessary, and I think it's actually pretty freaking weird.
Yeah, I think it's really weird.
Yeah. But, I don't have to play, so if they're cool with it. I tried to look up what do the players think. There's not a whole lot of chatter about it.
Oh, I would assume they're not even allowed to chime in on it just yet.
Yeah, but the fans are like, huh?
Right. Yeah, because what do you say to this? Like,
I mean, I think it's split just like anything else. Some people are saying, "Oh, this is great," and other people are like, "Yeah, I don't. What are y'all doing? This is
yeah, I don't.
it's not. We're not in somebody's basement playing video games. Like,
Right.
what is this?"
This is real people here, folks.
Right? Who can get injured
And will. And
already
will.
do. It don't
Right.
really take much, They, like I said, it's a physical sport. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens with that.
Yes, we will. And we will keep y'all updated. Let's head over to our last topic. Say Yes. Melanie Fiona dropped an EP, 6 songs, just a couple days ago, and we heard it.
We did.
You want to start?
It was great. Okay, so I didn't love everything though, but overall, I had a good experience. Wait, I just want to pull it up because I want to make sure I'm saying sorry. I was put on the spot, and I just
You said it was great, but I didn't love everything though.
yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Um, yeah. So, all right, wait, where is it?
You got it, or you want me to tell you what's up there?
No, I got it. Oh, so my standouts were Mona Lisa Smile, which you let me know actually um, came out prior,
Yes.
so I
I was
hadn't
going to
listened
get
to
to
it
that in a minute,
before.
but go ahead. Hmm.
No, yeah, you can definitely speak to that. I hadn't heard it before, so this is my first time hearing it. And I
Hmm.
Choose You, those were my two favorites. I
Okay.
think I think she sounds great. I don't know, those just kind of made me, vibe a little bit, sway a little bit. So I really liked I Choose You. I thought that was great.
Hmm.
Um, and then is it Say Yes that I didn't care for? I can't remember now. I'm sorry. Well, the extended jam. Could have left off the extended jam. I feel like the original
Felt
was
the same way. I was
yeah,
like, what is the point of this?
the original for me was fine. That's what it was.
Yeah.
As I get my thoughts together, the extended jam was where I was like, I don't really need this.
Because you look at the names that are there and you're
Yeah.
waiting for them and they're like background vocals and stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't moved by that. I just felt like, okay,
I
well,
felt
thank
gypped.
you.
I felt gypped by
Yeah,
that one.
because I kept, and honestly, I got to a point in the song. I'm gonna be honest. First time I listened to it, I got to a point in the song where I was like, let me skip ahead a little bit. Where's Sir?
Right. Exactly.
Where is he? And then you're right. It was just like background vocals, and I was like, this feels like a lot. This feels like you didn't need to put those names there. They could
We
have
did.
been in the credits, but they didn't need to be. We didn't need to see that name when we clicked on
Yeah,
the
because it built
song.
up anticipation that never came.
Right. And I was
Yeah.
like, well, thank you at least for putting it last because I would have been real upset if this happened early on. I
Yes, I
wouldn't have
agree with
wanted to
that.
continue listening.
Right. I agree with that as well.
But
So, oh, you first. Go ahead.
oh no, I was gonna say, but overall, I think she sounded great. I'm excited that she put this out. I actually thought it was gonna be longer. I thought it was gonna be a full album that was coming out, but I think I was misinformed. Um, so yeah, this was dope.
Well, there is some confusion, and I'll get to that in a second. So, October 25th of 2024,
Hmm.
there's a Say Yes single that came out,
Okay.
which was Say Yes and I Choose You. All right, cool.
Okay.
Then Mona Lisa Smile came out February 7th, which was Mona Lisa Smile, Say Yes, and I Choose You.
Hmm.
And then April 4th, we get Say Yes, which is Say Yes, Make Me Feel, Do That, Mona Lisa Smile, I Choose You, and Say Yes Extended Jam, which is what you were just talking about.
Hmm.
So this has kind of slowly been rolled out since October,
Hmm.
which I think is smart and I can relate to. Some of us slowly roll things out sometimes. So I think that was really smart, but it also was a little confusing um, because of the names being what they are. Um, so that's number one. That was a little confusing as a consumer, and also, yeah, Spotify said there was an album coming, and even when you go to Melanie Fiona Spotify right now, it says album release. It says Say Yes is out now, new album. but when you click on it, it's not an album. It's the 6 songs.
Yeah, and I had seen because I had seen something. I don't remember where I saw it. Maybe it was Spotify, but at some
Hmm.
point I saw in the last month or two, I had
Uh-huh.
seen that there was an album coming, and I never remember album release dates. When I see them, I kind of just know, okay, there's something coming out in March. There's something coming out in April, but so I didn't commit the date to memory. So when I saw this, I was like, is this what I thought I saw? Cuz maybe I forgot. But I guess to your point, it was supposed to be an album and then
Yeah, I don't know.
they scaled it back for some reason, or maybe it's pushed back and maybe we'll get a full album
Right.
later on.
Yeah, I
Um
don't know what the answer is. It is confusing. But I'm happy to get new Melanie Fiona music. I'm a Melanie Fiona fan. We have not got a full body of work from Melanie Fiona in quite some time. So this was exciting to me. Um,
she's
but I
been out
did
there
know some of the
podcasting and
songs.
things.
What do you say?
I said she's been out there podcasting and things, you know?
Yeah, she's been doing other stuff. She's been
Yeah.
doing her thing, but we just haven't got music. So it was interesting to get music. Um, it shows that she's in touch with what's going on because you see Sir is up there on the extended joint, even though it's background vocals. You see
Mhm.
LaRussell is featured on Make Me Feel.
Mhm.
So that was interesting to see. And you could even hear in the sound, there's like little hints of Afro beats in certain things. So Melanie Fiona definitely kept her Caribbean roots and also showed us that she's staying in touch with what's going on. I liked every song, to be honest.
Mhm.
It was kind of a cheat code because I heard half of these already.
Right. Yeah.
So it made it more familiar and really more than half because again, Say Yes Extended Jam is not very different. So five out 3 out of 5 songs I already heard. Excuse me, 4 out of 6 songs I already heard before hearing this. So it was cool to hear the additional things and hear it in the sequence that her and her team thought it should go together. I think it flows very well. I don't have any complaints except the extended version. Uh, Again, I agree with you. We see these names and it's like, oh, that's awesome. Where are they at? And you play this 6 minute song that really is mostly background vocals. And I know it says extended jam, but you also got the people's names. And so that's my only complaint. I think all the
Yeah.
songs are good. Mona Lisa Smile is probably my favorite song from the project, even though I like all the songs. I just feel a little gypped with Say Yes Extended Jam. I feel like you showed us these names. I want to hear these people do their thing, not just be background vocals.
I think that
Um,
I think that would have been better released as like video content and
oh, yeah,
not
maybe that's a
necessarily
good
as a song.
idea.
You know,
Yeah, I just feel
it's a jam
like
session. You kind of want to see it and feel it, and
right, and maybe it's coming. The project just came out, so maybe that's coming soon. I don't know. I haven't seen her do any interviews or anything, so I'm not sure what else is coming. But um, that's my only critique. I think everything else sounds good. It was nice to hear her with a newer artist. So it was cool to hear Russell up there. Seems like she's kind of on the independent wave too. This was released by a bunch of collaborative efforts. It looks like. It says here Love Link Music under exclusive license to Public Records slash Culture slash Title IX. So it seems like this is pretty much an independent project. And
hmm
so to see her collabing with another independent person is good. Everybody knows the Russell is like a big star in the independent world. Um, I thought it was good. I don't have any complaints. She often collaborates with rappers, MCs, so that's not a surprise. Um, yeah, I don't have any complaints. I'm happy as a Melanie Fiona fan to receive new music. Um, I just feel like if you're gonna give me a 6 minute record, let me hear more than background vocals. That's all. It's my only critique.
I dig it. I agree.
Yeah. So we'll see. Maybe there's more music coming, maybe not. I don't see anything else about a new album here. Um, but again, I'm just enjoying the project, so it's something I will continue to listen to.
Mm.
Um, yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Same Z's.
Samesies.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's it. Thank you for being here. This was Weeknights, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye.